Hey guys, I've had a couple of questions about this Module 6 project, option 1 little mini project. So I just kind of want to go through it with you as if I'm doing the assignment myself. So let's read what's going on here. Sarah's neighbor offers to pay her $5 for every shark tooth she finds on the beach. After collecting only 3 shark teeth, she decides that she's going to work with her friend John. Now she can find shark teeth twice as fast as John, but she knows she can earn more money with his help. So let's look at her expression right here. Let's see what this represents, right? So the 5 represents how much money she's making per tooth. The 3 is the number of shark teeth she's already found. So we're going to write already found. Now the X represents how many teeth John finds. So we don't know how many teeth he finds. So teeth John finds. But whatever that number is, we know that Sarah collects twice that number, right? So since John's number is X, if she's going to collect twice as many as he, whatever he finds, his number, which is X, we're going to multiply that number by 2. And then when we get all this simplified, we'll figure out how much money Sarah makes. So let's go forward. So it says, write an expression that looks like Sarah's, kind of, but it's not equivalent. Replace the coefficients just so that your expression is not equivalent. You may use any number that you choose to replace the coefficients. Be sure to leave the variables the same. So I give you an example right here. So this looks like Sarah's expression, but it's not equivalent. So I created my own expression. So I changed the 5 at the front to a 2. I changed 2x to 3x. I changed the constant 3 to a 5, and I left x just 1x. The coefficient is just 1 because that's still, I'm going to, at the end, it tells you to write your own story. I'm going to still let x represent the number of shark teeth that John found. Okay, so part 2. We're going to write this expression in words. So I'm going to say twice, because 2 times anything means twice that much. Twice the quantity, because it's not just twice 3x, right? Nope, it's twice everything. Twice the quantity of 3x, and y'all can write that as 3 times x, 3x is fine. I know that this means the product of 3 and a number, that's totally fine, but we can just keep it simple. Twice the quantity of 3x plus 5 plus x. Okay, that's simple. You could write that many different ways. I could say 2 times the quantity of the sum of 3x, 5, and x. So there's different ways I could answer number 2. Now it says number 3, it says we're going to use the mathematical properties to create 2 expressions that are equivalent to the one I created. Make sure you show all steps in your work. So I'm going to bring forward that expression I created, which is right here, 2 times, right up here. If I can find my pen, there it is. All right, so it says use either the commutative, which means I changed the order of the things in parentheses. I can't change the 2. The only thing I could do to the 2 is send it to the end. Or I'm going to combine like terms. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to combine like terms. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to combine 3x plus 1x. What's 3x plus 1x? 4x. So I'm going to leave my 2 and I'm doing 4x plus 5. Now, just in order to do both of these things, you only have to do one, but it says or, so I could have used the commutative property. So I'm going to say twice what? 5 plus 1x plus 3x. I'm allowed to change the order when I'm using addition, right? Like I said, you only need to use one of these 2. And then letter B says use the distributive property. So I'm going to go back. I'm not worrying about this one. I'm going to go back and use the distributive property with my first one. So 2 times 4x is 8x and 2 times 5 is 10. So now I have 3 expressions. I have this one, my original one. I have this one where I used combining like terms, and I have one where I used the distributive property. So now I'm going to pick a number from 1 to 10. So I'm going to let x equal 3. So remember, x is how many shark teeth John collected. So I am going to substitute x equals 3 into all 3 of my new expressions, okay? I'm going to use the first original one. So 2 times 3x plus 5 plus x. There's the first one. My second one was 2 times the quantity, 4x plus 5. And my third one is 8x plus 10. And the reason I'm showing this, I'm substituting for all 3 is because I'm showing that they're all equivalent. So now I'm substituting. So I'm going to change my color here. So I'm going to say 2 times 3 times x. Well, x is 3 plus 5 plus 3. So 2 times, what is 3 times 3? 9 plus 5 plus 3. I'm running out of room, so I'm going to bring it over here. 2 times 5 plus 9 is 14, 15, 16, 17. So my final answer is 34. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to use the distributive property, or no, I'm not. That's the distributive property, isn't it? So I'm just substituting 3 times or 3 for the number for the variable x. Well, what is 4 times 3? It's 12, and 12 plus 5 is 17. So 2 times 17 is once again 34. And finally, the last one, I am substituting 3 for x. I'm going to say 8 times 3 plus 10. Well, 8 times 3 is 24, and 24 plus 10 is 34. So look what I've done, guys. I have shown all my work for complete credit, and I have proven that my expressions are all equal. So now this is the last part where I finish the story. So I changed Sarah's expression to this. So basically, I changed, instead of Sarah getting $5 per tooth, this is how much money I let Sarah get per tooth. She already found 5 teeth. I'm still letting x equal John's, how many teeth John found. And remember, I said x is going to equal 3. And here I'm showing that Sarah finds 3 times more shark teeth than John. So when I plugged in x equals 3, remember what I got? I got 34. So I'm going to finish the story. All right, so how many shark teeth did she find? So John, I'm going to say John found 3 shark teeth. Since Sarah found 3 times that, Sarah found, what's 3 times 3? 9 shark teeth. Sarah started with, what did she start with? She started with 5 shark teeth. Her neighbor paid her, since I changed the expression, I have to change the story, right? So her neighbor paid her $2 per tooth. And Sarah made a total of $34. And we proved that on the other screen, okay? The other slide. All right, so I hope that helps. I know the ending, this finish the story isn't very specific because you don't know if I'm using the original Sarah's expression or am I using my own. So I just use my own. As long as you choose one or the other, you're gonna do fine. All right, guys, I hope that helped. Let me know if you need any further assistance, and I will talk to you guys soon.